Yeah. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to the virtual product launch webinar of Beacon. Due to the COVID cases, we are forced to do a soft launch of our products. Hopefully, once the COVID settles down, we'll be able to meet each and every one of you personally and showcase our products physically to you. And once again, I welcome each and every one of you to today's webinar. I know today's a holiday for you. Thanks for coming out and spending your valuable time here. Today is a very auspicious day for Beacon, as well as for our country as well, because today is the 73rd Republic Day and of the Indian Republic. And for Beacon, we are hoping that this day will go down in the organization's history as one of the landmark days, as the day we chose to launch our lithium range of products. Myself, Abraham Joseph, I am the VP of Sales and Marketing in Beacon. I'll be moderating the session today. And my colleague here, Mr. Kurivilla Joe, is the product manager. He'll be handling more technical and product-related queries of this session. First of all, I would like to inform you that there is a Q&A button towards the end of the page. If you can have any queries, you can post your queries in that Q&A button. And towards the end of the session, we'll be happy to take all the questions and possibly answer all those things if the time permits. Yeah. Can you take it to the next one? Yeah, first of all, we have a small audience poll right now. So we just want to assess the audience mix right now who's attending the webinar. So Kurivilla, if you can launch the audience poll, it would be great. I just want every one of you to mark what is the current profession, which will help us to assess what are the kind of people who are attending this webinar. We will give 30 seconds for this. So it will be great if you could select which profession are you working with currently. Are you a solar integrator? Are you a working professional? There are a lot of students and faculties here, or are you a business owner? If you could click on any one of these, it will be helpful for us to take this presentation forward. We'll wait for another 10 more seconds. For those who have mobile phones, those who are logged in on mobile phones, you can press on to the Q&A session, and there is an option called polls. You can select from there. Yeah, I think we can close it up. And if you could publish the results also, it will be great. You can have people understanding how many people are there. Oh, very good. We have a lot of students and faculties here. We have a technical tie-up with Adi Shankara College, and we are happy to see that a lot of students and faculty has been joined from Adi Shankara. A lot of solar integrators, business owners, working professional. Great. So thank you everyone for coming out. Hope this webinar is going to benefit you and add value to you professionally as well as academically. So I will like to set the agenda for the day. This webinar is going to take 30 minutes to 40 minutes. And after that, we'll open the house for Q&A. So if you have any questions, like I said earlier, you can post it in the Q&A tab, and we'll be happy to answer these questions. I know today is a holiday, and we promise you that we will not take much of your time. We will try to wrap it up as soon as possible. And once again, thank you all for coming here and attending today's virtual product launch and supporting our company. So today's agenda is that we will run through the company. We will briefly talk to you about the journey of the company. Those who don't know about Beacon, we will run you through about the Beacon, this evolution and this journey. And second, we will try to talk about and try to make you understand why lithium is increasingly becoming the choice of chemistry of energy storage application. And again, after that, the highlight of the day is that we will showcase the Beacon Sentinel series and Citadel series of batteries. And after that, we will quickly run through the pre-booking deliveries and other schedules that we have planned for you. And finally, we will open the house for any Q&A sessions. And after that, we'll be closing the show. So I'm sure a lot of people here must know about Beacon. And for those people who does not know about Beacon, we are an energy storage and power electronics company based out of Cochin in Kerala. We are a complete manufacturer. So please visit our website. It is www.beaconpowersys.com. So just visit our website to understand more about the products here. It is very information for a professional level and an academic level as well. A lot of information regarding energy storage and power electronics is laid out there. So it will be good if you could visit the website once this webinar is over. So energy storage and power electronics. So energy storage as in batteries and power electronics as in inverters. So we normally use this analogy in the company itself, like energy storage and power electronics. Power electronics is like the mental power of a human body, like, and the energy storage is like a muscle power of a human body. So unless and until we have mental power and muscle power together, a body is in limbo. So likewise, power electronics, and without power electronics and energy storage, there is no electricity, and electricity cannot be converted or stored or used for whatever purpose you want. So that's our company. So if you want to, I want to take you through a brief history of our company. Beacon had a very humble inception in the year 1995. We started out as a lead acid battery manufacturer in the year 1995. It was a very perfect setting for us, in the sense there was a lot of power cuts at that time, and a lot of load shedding at that time, and KCB was notoriously famous for giving erratic power supplies as well. So it was a boom of energy storage market, and we started slowly manufacturing lead acid battery for the home inverter application. But soon we found out that the inverters that we are supplying through are not consistent with the quality, and it used to fail very often, which is also in turn used to have an adverse effect on the batteries as well. Our batteries also get adverse with the low quality performance of the inverters. So our management decided to have a launch a power electronics divisions. So we hired a couple of engineers from the market, and we started having our power electronics division. And it was a relatively low technology product, so it was easy for us to start this power electronics division. And it was a perfect stage for us, because the technology was moving from square wave to sine wave technology. And by the end of 2010, we were, even though we are late to the party, we were able to indigenously manufacture pure sine wave technology for home applications. So by 2012, our company migrated from a small company to a medium-sized company. After that, what happened is that in 2014, after 2014, we were able to get into the solar off-grid market, because we sensed that the market for home application inverters were saturating, and it was prudent for us to get into the solar PCU market, because the market was moving in that particular direction. So as any company would do, we reached out to many technology people, as well as many other people who are providing OEM products for inverters. We asked them whether you could put up a brand of inverters and show it to us. But as market moved out, what happened was that we were not able to get this product, and our engineers were tasked with the duty of manufacturing or making our own solar off-grid inverters and online UPS. It was like opening a Pandora's box, because it almost took us 2 years to completely manufacture inbuilt integrated MPPT PCU systems. And we are very proud to say that we have one of our most advanced solar PCUs, off-grid solar PCUs in the market. So by 2014, we were able to enter the online UPS and off-grid market. And in 2019, again, we had the same problems, because we saw a lot of two-wheelers, electric two-wheelers and three-wheelers launching in the country, and market started taking. So since all these batteries are powered by lithium, it was a natural progression from our side as a battery company to move from the next available technology that is available in the market. And the market was slowly moving towards lithium itself. And this time, for developing the lithium-ion battery, we did the same way. We tried hiring out a couple of people to help it out, but eventually we decided to go on our own. So in 2019, we set up a LIB Innovations Lab inside our company for this purpose. We were given a small corner inside the factory to develop the lithium battery, and the team was given the liberty to pick up the best engineers that is inside the factory for developing this LIB lithium batteries. Nevertheless, to say that even though COVID threw us off the track a couple of times, and we were not able to meet our schedules because of the COVID. Today, we were proud to say that we are launching our Sentinel series and Citadel series of lithium batteries, and it is one of the most technologically advanced products that is available in the market. Hope you'll like what you see in today's webinar. Yeah. So I would like to go through a couple of the products. These are the products that we manufacture, and we are very proud to say that all these products shown here are the products that we manufacture 100% inside our company. Whether it is a lithium product, tubular battery, solar inverters, online UPS, solar combo, all these products are fully manufactured inside our company. We are very proud to say that we don't sell any products that we don't manufacture. So, and I think, to my understanding, we are the only company in Kerala to manufacture all these products under one roof. So it has given us a great scope of learning and experience in the past. For the past 25 years, we were able to understand what are the nitty-gritties and what are the failure rates that is going to happen in energy storage. So which gives us a perfect setting for launching these lithium products, so that we have got a vast experience in these two areas. And one of the other highlights is that since we are dealing with power electronics products as well as energy storage products, it is prone to a lot of services and customer complaints. In order to bolster the approach, we have deployed service personnel across Kerala for our service needs. And we have got 4 service branches, like in Calicut, Palakkad, Pathanamthitta, and in Ernakulam is where our head office is located, and our manufacturing plant as well. So we have got an extensive service network which will cater the entire Kerala through these branches. And we are happy to announce that we are one of the companies which give on-site service to every household, whether it is from Kasaragod to Trivandrum. To every household, we give on-site support for any complaints that is arising from our products. So it is one of our key USPs. So that is one of our major advantages. So this is all about the company here. So I thanks once again for everybody to joining in. Hope you will go and see, understand, and like what you see here. So I move on to the next phase of the presentation. I would like to give out the presentation to Mr. Kuruvilla to taking up the next phase of the presentation. Before that, I would like to have an audience poll. Kuruvilla, can you just run the poll? I just want to gauge your understanding about the battery chemistry here. So I hope all the people who have joined here are interested in battery chemistry. So according to you, what is the best battery chemistry do you prefer for a storage application? Is it a lead acid? Is it an NMC, LFP, LTO, sodium ion, and others? There are a lot of other technologies out there. So what do you think is the best out of these 5 numbers? We'll give you another 30 seconds for this. You can take your time and answer this thing. Oh, we are reaching almost 150 participants. That's a great number. Yeah, and the numbers have been increasing as well. Very good. Okay, Kuruvilla, yeah, we can end the poll right now. And if you could publish the results, that's also will be great. Lead acid, surprising. Lead acid is one of the most storage application that you have seen. Very good. That is a very interesting choice of thought process here. Anyway, we will try to understand and make you sure that why lithium is also good for energy storage application. We are not discounting lead acid because lead acid is bread and butter of our company. We have been working with lead acid for a very long time. We should understand that it's 2 different products, lithium and lead acid, which has got its own merits and demerits in both the cases, which we would like to explain more in details. So I would request Kuruvilla to take over the next session. And thank you very much. We'll meet at the end of the Q&A session.
Thank you, Abraham. I wish all happy Republic Day. I would like to start with why lithium, as we have a majority amount of students and faculty who are interested in lithium. I would hope that you get something out of this session. And as we find, lithium batteries are increasingly used in different applications, starting from solar applications like solar street lights, even grid level storage applications, and increasingly in electric vehicles. So today I would like to concentrate the discussion primarily in the energy storage aspect as such, why lithium is being preferred over lead acid batteries in energy storage applications. So we will discuss why it is so. I have listed out some key features that make it a better choice, in the sense far superior for the energy storage applications that we will discuss today. So the first important point that we find that is very critical is the ability of lithium batteries to be charged at a very fast rate. So why is it so important? See, basically, I would like to explain this point with the example of a solar off-grid system. See, a solar off-grid system, the savings start only once the battery is full. In case of a solar off-grid system, I am talking about solar off-grid systems where there is a solar input as well as there is a connection to the grid. So these systems function in such a way that only once the battery is full, savings are started. I tell this because most systems are designed in this manner. So the ability, now currently all the solar batteries that are being used are C10 rated lead acid tubular batteries. So one of the important limitations in this regard is like a C10 rating actually means that it takes around 10 hours to fully charge the battery. Now a limitation again arises because in our region like India, we are limited to around 5 peak solar sun hours daily. So we have to charge the battery within this limited 5 hours. So what is being currently done is that the batteries are only restricted to be discharged up to 50%. That is why we mention a 50% DOD. Now, in case of lithium batteries, a fun fact is that you can actually charge the lithium battery within just 1 hour. We don't recommend it because it can degrade the battery, but it is possible. So we recommend a charging ampere around 0.3 C or up to 0.3 C. So around, which is actually 3 times faster when compared to a lead acid battery. Now, this fast charging has two advantages. You can charge the battery faster. That is one obvious advantage. Now you can actually drain more from the battery as well. So we actually set all our systems with lithium in the sense we can actually drain 80% out of the battery. That is a daily savings of 30%. That is a minimum daily savings. Why I say it is the minimum daily savings? It is that if you don't consider the savings in the daytime, because once the battery is full, the savings begin. Now, the 30% is just the savings from the battery alone. Now, apart from the daily savings. So that is why I have told a minimum daily savings of 30%. And the remaining 20% is kept as backup for any blackout issues. So this is a very important factor that we have, that is the advantage of lithium batteries. Now, I would come to the next important factor that that is the zero maintenance factor. Why I consider this as an important factor is we had a survey done for around 250 integrators, and one of the main pain points that these solar integrators have focused is that the periodic maintenance requirements of lead acid batteries, especially for solar applications. You require for the best performance out of lead acid batteries, you have to periodically maintain the batteries every 3 to 6 months. And only if this is done, you will get the full life of the battery as well as the full performance. But we find that in case of lithium, this is not at all required. Whatever performance is given is you don't have to do a maintenance as such. Now, I come to the next important point. The next important point, that is the full load ability of these batteries. Now, another important point is that if you consider lead acid batteries, one limitation is that as the load increases, what happens is that the performance or the backup time comes down drastically. So if you compare a lead acid battery, that is a 100 Ah lead acid battery, 12 volt 100 Ah lead acid battery, you might get more than 2 hours if you are discharging at a maybe 40 ampere. But if the discharge current increases to 80 ampere, the performance degrades drastically, and you may even not get 1 hour backup, maybe even less. So we have tested both the batteries, lithium and lead acid, and we have found that both of them work in such a way that you get, in case of lithium batteries, you are getting almost twice the backup at full loads. when compared to a equivalent lead acid battery. So it is in effect saying that a 12 volt 100 Ah lithium battery is equivalent to a 12 volt 200 Ah battery at full loads. This is again a very important factor why lithium is being preferred. Now there are other factors that make it portable. That is, if you consider a lead acid battery, a 12 volt 100 Ah lead acid battery weighs around 55 kg, but an equivalent 12 volt 100 Ah battery in a lithium is just 8 to 9 kg. That is a reduction of almost 7 times in the weight alone. This gives an advantage to be used in various applications, portable applications as well. And another advantage is it is totally safe for internal use, indoor use. I'm sorry. So there are no toxic fumes, no acid leakage. Everything is concealed in a compact and simple design. So this is again an important advantage that these batteries have. So now I know there are multiple companies that are offering similar products. So why choose Beacon's range of products? That is an important question many of you might have. It is we are one of the very few companies that have both energy storage manufacturing and power electronics manufacturing in a single roof. We have experience over 25 years in manufacturing energy storage products, over 15 years experience in power electronic products, and a huge experience of professionals who are into R&D to develop new products and bring it to market that are quality, that assure the best quality. Now, the single most important thing in case of lithium products is to assure the best quality at always. So one important factor is that how we do the quality checks. So each cell that we procure, as you know, most of the products are imported. And suppose at each level, there are 3 levels of testing that is done to each product. At the cell level, there is the first test, that is at the cell is graded with regard to open circuit voltage, the capacity, and the internal resistance. These are the 3 things that are tested, and only if all of them pass, we approve the cell. Now, again, a test is done at the pack level. We have stringent backup guidelines that each pack has to follow, and only if those are okay, then they are approved. Now, a unique advantage that we have is an integration level testing as well. We integrate with our products, both inverters as well as solar products, and then we do an integrated product. Today, we would like to showcase one of our integrated products today, that is the Beacon Sentinel series of products. So now I am very excited to launch our new product line, the Beacon Sentinel series. That is an inbuilt solar MPPT inverter with an inbuilt lithium battery. So I would like to just explain how we have integrated the different systems here. In case of Sentinel series, we have actually integrated 4 subunits. We have integrated a pure sine wave inverter, a solar charge MPPT charge controller, a lithium battery, and its BMS, that is the brain of the lithium battery. So we have integrated everything into a design that is truly plug and play. It is very easy to install, and I would like to show a small video to showcase how easy it is as a plug and play device. Please watch the video. I think it was a little faster. If you want to see it once again, I'll just play it once again. So as you see, it is truly plug and play design. Now I would like to talk about, there are two products in our Sentinel series. I would like to showcase the specifications of these two products. So we have model 1, which is the 1.25 kVA solar MPPT inverter with inbuilt lithium battery. We have a AC output of 1000 watts. Which it is compatible for solar input up to 1000 watts. We have panels that are coming in ranges of 450 and 550 watt peaks. It is compatible with these models, and we have integrated a 12-volt 100 Ah lithium battery also into the battery pack. This is our truly portable solution in the Beacon Sentinel series. Now we have one more product, that is a 2.5 kVA 24-volt solar MPPT with inbuilt lithium battery. This is also a plug and play model. It has around 2000 watts of AC output, and it supports up to 1800 watts of solar input. And it also has an inbuilt lithium battery, 24-volt 100 Ah lithium battery. And for both models, we are using copper-based transformers. So these are the two products that we have to showcase in the Beacon Sentinel series. So I hope many are interested. The design is in such a way that you don't have to hide your inverter anymore. It is we have designed to make it as a home durables kind of product. So I'm moving on. And another interesting application that we have found for our product while making it plug and play is its ability to be taken to your adventure trips. So many of us travel in our cars for into the woods or something like that, and there is always this requirement to charge your laptops. You have some lights, and for all these applications, because our product is so portable, you can actually take it along with you and power all your adventure needs. So I just like to showcase a example of how you can power all your appliances while you are off grid. So that is all that I have in case of the Sentinel series of products. Now we move on, and I am again excited to launch our second series of products. It is the Beacon Citadel series of lithium battery packs. We are actually only concentrating on 48-volt applications as of now, and we are targeting products that are used for applications only in the telecom, solar off-grid, solar hybrid applications. All these applications mostly prefer 48-volt systems. And I would like to just showcase what are the features of this Citadel series. We are only providing 48-volt 100 Ah lithium battery packs that are used for these applications. One of the interesting features of these products is that you can actually parallel up to 8 packs. That is, theoretically, you can have 48-volt 800 Ah of the battery bank as the capacity. Now, as you all know, I have already mentioned that the quality, we are always using the best quality cells. And all our 48-volt systems, we have, I have already mentioned, we have manufacturing products, both for solar off-grid. We have solar MPPT inverters for 48-volt in the range 2, 3, 4, and 5. And all these products are compatible with these lithium battery packs. And you might have a concern, will it be useful for other products? Any product that you can change the settings to suit the requirements that we have given for these products can be used along with these products. That is an advantage that we have. But if the settings cannot be changed, it will not be compatible. That I would like to mention in this part as well. Now, this is all about, these are the 3 products that we have for all of you today. I hope most of you might be excited to know that know about the new products that are coming to the market. And we are one of the very first companies to launch these products. And that is why next I would like to showcase how you can pre-book your products, as well as what is the delivery schedule for all these products. Now you can actually all the 3 products for the detailed specification, what is the voltage range, all those specifications, data sheets are directly available in the website. You can directly visit our website to get all the data sheets of these 3 products. Now, for pre-booking, one more thing that I would like to mention, all these 3 products are available in 2 colors because we're concentrating on a home appliance application more. We are offering both these products in 2 colors, graphite gray as well as pearl white. Now, how can you pre-book? If you directly want to pre-book orders, you can directly call the phone number that is mentioned in the screen, as well as you can directly mail us if you have any requirements. Now, all the products will be available for delivery starting February 15th. So this is all about the launch per se. And now we open up the session for Q&A.
So thank you, Kuruvilla, for this presentation. And so I declare this presentation as the launch of our lithium range of products. So these are our products with the pearl white shades. So we took immense care in developing these 2 colors, that is pearl white and graphite gray, and hope this is a new design that not there and available in the market right now, which will be a good scene for your eyes as well. Before opening the session to Q&A, I would like to introduce the panelists here. First, I would like to introduce Mr. Joseph Kanichai. He is the MD and Chairman of the Board of Beacon Power Systems. It was during his guidance and leadership that we were able to mark a footprint in Kerala's battery and inverter manufacturing scenario. So I welcome him to the presentation. Second, I would like to introduce Mr. Kuruvilla Joe. He's the product manager of Beacon Power Systems. He was the one who was spearheading the lithium project from the scratch. He's an engineering graduate from Rajagiri and has done his MBA from IIM Kozhikode. Hopefully you are able to understand and have more details from our side. And I'm just opening the house for Q&A. We have got a couple of questions here. So I've got a question. So hopefully Kuruvilla will be able to answer these questions. So I've got a question here. So the first question is that, is there any provision to increase the storage capacity by connecting more lithium battery packs to the existing one? Does the aging of batteries affects by doing so?
Actually, yeah, I would like to inform all our products are designed in such a way they are modular. Even in our Sentinel series of products, you can actually, there is provision, it is already designed in such a way that even if you have to increase 100 Ah more, suppose we are giving only 12 volt 100 Ah or 24 volt 100 Ah, you can easily, we are designed in such a way that you can increase that Ah up to 200. That is one more paralleling of the packs is possible in these products. And as I mentioned in Citadel series, it is possible to increase backup, increase the paralleling up to 8 packs.
All right.
Because all of them are independent and having control of an independent BMS, they will provide the best performance at all times.
Yeah, hope that answers the question. Another question is also there. Is it possible to upgrade the existing off-grid system with lead-acid battery with a new lithium battery pack? So that's an interesting question because most of the people will be having lithium lead-acid batteries at their premises if they want to upgrade it. Whether is it possible to upgrade lead-acid to lithium?
Yeah, I think we can directly reuse the solar panels that are there in your sites. But one condition that we have is that you have to have the ability to change the settings in the inverter to suit our settings. If you can do that, it is directly replaceable for all your 12 volt applications. We have integrated products as such now, but it is possible to do that. And for all 48 volt applications, you can directly replace all the 4 batteries that you have with just the single Citadel unit that we have.
We got a couple of questions from Mr. Liju regarding the costing and the pricing of the product. So if you could leave your number in the chat box, we'll be happy to give you a call and discuss more in detail after the presentation. And Mr. Ashin John has asked, does it display SOC? Or if so, how is this measured? Is it just using the voltage of the battery pack?
No, actually, we are also developing a remote monitoring software solution and an app so that even customers and also integrators can use that platform to understand the performance of the battery. It is not merely the voltage that is being measured. There are algorithms to correctly measure the state of charge of each batteries. And once that is live, we will be offering that product to all our it is an add-on product to all the products that we have, because all our inverters and batteries are already capable of sending communication data with the I think we have already started a discussion with Adi Shankara also in this regard to develop a combined product on that part as well. The discussions are still going on, and once we have the product, you can directly monitor it remotely as well.
Okay. There's another interesting question. They are asking, since it is a plug and play, will I be able to take it for my camping purposes?
I think I have already mentioned that part. You can actually use it wherever you go, because it weighs just around a big trolley bag that you carry in your aeroplane. So it is easily portable. So it will. What I mentioned is like it supports up to 1,000 watts. So you can actually load a lot of load. That just a lighter fan just takes a small amount of wattage, but higher load applications also you can power it using the same.
Kurula, an interesting aspect also is there. Recently, I had a discussion with a photographer. So he was telling me this is a kind of item that he would like to have in his car while going for remote shoots and remote photography events. So he told that a lot of power backup is required for this heavy and high-end cameras. So he told that if you have one of these items in his car, it will be easy for him to plug all these different drones and high-end cameras, which can be plugged in and used at any point of time.
Yeah,
so
that is
observation. Yeah.
That is one area, one interesting application as well, because all of the photographer professionals, they carry a lot of batteries, because they carry more batteries because they should never run out of backup, because most of their shoots are outside, and I don't think you can charge all those things fast using a car battery. So interestingly, you can take this product and use it for all such applications.
Okay. I've got another question from Mr. Srihari S. that ordinary inverters face DC injection issues very frequently. What about this in your new product?
DC injection issues, like whatever injection that happens from the solar side, those kind of details we might face. But a detailed reply to that question I will give you in the, we'll take it one-to-one. I am unable to fully understand the question, so I'll have a discussion with you directly. If you can just write to us.
Yes, Srihari, if you could please attend, please send your contact details. We'll be happy to get in touch with you. Okay, we got one more question that is coming in. Does it display, sorry, that question has been already taken. As a normal customer, what all informations I'll be able to monitor about the pack, and what are the connections in the mediums provided? So I hope you understood the question there.
Yeah. In the case of the Sentinel series, we are using a 4-line display. So what happens is like all the parameters, like how much energy you have saved so far, what is the solar voltage, what is the solar current that is coming from your solar system. All of them will be displayed in the 4-line display that we are providing with the Sentinel series. But for the packs, we have different products. For the Citadel series, there is a product that displays each voltage. There is a separate display. It might cost a little more, but there is a provision to do that. But in case of Citadel series, what all products have in common is an LED indication. LED indications are available that show the percentage. Each LED in a Citadel series represents around 25% of the state of charge, and you can actually monitor approximately the amount of energy that is present in the battery using the LED.
Okay, and there is another question from an anonymous attendee. What is the effect of efficiency of the whole system since the integration of 4 different units? Will it increase or decrease compared to similar systems in the market? I think what he meant to say was that whether it is better than a lead acid product that is available in the market. I think that is what he's trying to ask.
I'm fully, I did not understand the question fully, but whatever I have told, like there is no provision to multiply the inverter side. You cannot just take a 2.5 and multiply the inverter side to a 1.25 into a 2.5 and then to 5, etc. At the battery level, you can parallel these systems. That is what I was mentioning. And even for Citadel series of battery packs, you can just parallel the battery pack only, not the inverter capacity. If I was able to answer the question.
So we have got more questions coming up. So can we connect, another question from Hiran is that can we connect loads that have higher startup current, like water pump, something like that?
Yeah, this application as such is a limiting factor of the inverter. High currents can be taken directly from the battery. It will support around all our battery packs support up to 100 amperes of discharge current. So that is not an issue from the battery pack side, but inverters we have to check based on the application. There might be older models that you are using currently that might take huge surge currents that might not, then the system might not turn on. So that case-to-case consideration might have to be taken up.
Okay, we got the last question coming in. I think from Ansi. Could you please explain about the BMS and how efficient they are compared with other similar products presently available in the market?
We are actually using a very we are using BMSs that are used only for telecom grade applications, and they have a very long life because there is a provision even to restrict the charging amperes in these BMS. So the charge controlling portion is also present in these BMS. So you can limit the charge control without an inverter as such. So these are very high grade BMS that we are using. And if you want more details of the BMS, it is clearly mentioned in the data sheets that we have provided in the website. You can directly download it. And even after that, if you have any queries, please write to us and we'll reply back with your concerns.
Thank you, Kuruvilla. I think there are more questions coming regarding the pricing. So as said earlier, pricing is on a case-to-case basis. So I'll be more than happy to help you out in the pricing. If you could leave your phone numbers in the chat box below, we'll be giving you the call as soon as as soon as we are back in the office tomorrow. So I think that's the end of questions right now.
Just to explain, these are the actual products in the Pearl White. I think I have already shown only the renders, but these are the actual products that you will be able to see. We'll be coming to different places to showcase our products. Due to COVID, we were unable to do a launch event in a physical format. And I hope many of you come to these small events that we'll be arranging so that you can see the product directly.
Thank you, Kuruvilla. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Kanichai. And thank you everyone present here in this webinar for supporting us and coming out on a holiday to attend our launch webinar. Hope everyone has liked what you have seen here. It is the work of a patient development of our team for last 2.5 years. There is a lot of been COVID cases, a lot of been COVID disrupting our progresses in the last couple of years, but eventually we were able to get out this product in the market. So hope I'll be able to see you all in the upcoming physical event once the COVID settle down. So till then, it's goodbye from my side, and I hope you will all visit our website and get more details into it. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you all. Thank you all for being present.